The city of Raymondville is a small town people usually just pass by, but almost 100 years ago, the city made history for being the first city in Texas to have peonage cases brought against it. Our Marlene Rodriguez takes us back.
So you can think of it as a way of almost like slavery.
During times of labor shortage, the practice included charging people with homelessness in order to force them into labor. Farmers paid off their fines and then had the prisoners work off the debt by picking cotton, often under armed supervision.
Oftentimes they were tried at roadside courts, or they weren't actually given the opportunity to have a trial or plead. And instead they were issued fines, fines that they couldn't pay because they were cash poor.
The cases involved Mexican, Black, and Anglo cotton pickers who had been forced into servitude by the Willacy County Sheriff's Office.
The Department of Labor investigated them, and then the charges were pressed against members of the Willacy County Police Force, as well as farmers from the area.
The peonage cases were tried in Nueces County Federal Court in 1927. Willacy County Sheriff Raymond Teller, who was a well-known figure in the peonage cases, tried to justify his actions by claiming it was not an unknown way of life for Mexicans. Although this happened almost 100 years ago, important lessons can still be learned.
I think that this is something that holds a lot of resonance today because we're still dealing with issues of migration and people looking for work.
In Raymondville, Marlene Rodriguez, KVEO News Center 23.
Sheriff Teller was tried that same year as an accessory to the murder of 5 men.